Trippin', making nice.
Yo, so what's good, bro?
Not much.
What are you doing? Oh, you seem sad. What happened?
Nah, I just ate. That's what it was.
Just ate? What'd you eat, bro?
Sounds real typical, but pretty much like chorizo with some some kind of with flour tortillas and shit.
that sounds freaking delicious. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, just any kind of meat into a
Hey, yo!
You know, just cause it's chorizo, bro. So,
Any kind of meat?
Funny.
Any kind of meat?
I'm just saying, the mere mention of it is kind of, like an ayo kind of thing.
Chorizo.
Same emotion,
You like the chorizo, huh?
That'd be a fucked up name. You know what I mean?
Chorizo. You want to be chorizo?
Yo, chorizo.
For today's podcast, you're chorizo.
Yeah.
Like a spicy one, right?
Nah, it wasn't that much. But then again, I have a high tolerance for that. So the chili I usually make is put like 3 beans and 7 different types of pepper in there. So.
I don't think I've ever had like a Mexican chorizo. I eat like a I've had Colombian chorizo, you know.
Yeah, they have them in the Mexican bodegas. So, but it's funny because I've had the Colombian too, but not as much. Probably just because of over there whenever I'm in Queens.
I've had more Colombian ones. You know, just because.
Yeah, but the way you said it just now, you kind of sexualized it. But we're still talking about fucking chorizo, right?
Chorizo. Well, let me tell you something.
No, but yeah, but outside of Queens though, like we're, you know what I mean? Besides Elizabeth, New Jersey, and certain pockets like that, you know what I mean? You don't really see too many Colombian restaurants and stuff, at least that I know of.
Well, I used to
find one in Staten Island, bro.
What happened? What had happened was, my dad, he married his new wife is Colombian. All right.
Oh, okay.
So, this was years back though, but
oh, there you go.
Fuck him, fucking asshole. Listen,
Yeah,
I swear to if I was gonna like. I come across fucking retards everywhere in life, but if I was gonna I'm an adult now. I can't be fighting and shit. I got a family, a house and shit. But if I was gonna fight, it would be because of some road rage shit. I get fucking crazy when I'm driving, holy shit.
It's funny because you get so fucking silent that you know that you're about to lose it or you're in the process of losing it. It's just funny.
Well,
I wouldn't say there's a eerie silence because, you know what I mean? I'm not a giant pussy, but there is there is that level of disconnect where I'm like, oh shit, seems like he's pissed. Like you can sense it in the air.
Thank you.
If that makes sense.
No, for sure. I think we know each other very well at this point. In a short amount of time, we know each other very well,
I agree. But like I said, I think because a lot does overlap, but at the same time, too, it's not like I don't feel like we fucking mirror each other and shit. It's more I feel like instead of mirroring each other, believe it or not, for as different as it may sound, you know what I mean? We kind of complete each other. You know what I mean?
Hey,
in a funny way.
Bro.
Relax, bro. You mentioned chorizo, and now you jump to this.
I complete you.
In the sense, metaphysically speaking, you know what I mean?
Meta. That's very meta. That was very meta of you.
Yeah. My fucking thoughts. You know what I mean? Think about it. If imagine we're we're together. We unlock.
We're together. Together.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Together. We're great. We're on. Whenever. What's that stupid song? Wasn't there a song like that we're a force when we're together? Some crap like that.
Together
like that.
forever.
You just feel energy and shit. You know what I mean? Good one. Good vibes and stuff.
All right, it's getting a little, we can't use certain words. Remember, we talked about this. It's getting a little what right now? It's getting a little...
It is past midnight, so past midnight, everything does get weird. But yeah, I'm not trying to weird you out, bro. I'm just saying,
No, you're not weird. I don't think you could ever weird me out, because I'm very weird myself.
No, I know. Remember that you At one point, you're not self-proclaimed, but many do regard you as the king of the weirdos, whatever that means.
I love it. That's a compliment. It's a what am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be ordinary? Get the fuck out of here, like.
No, I know, yeah.
You know what I mean? I love being weird. Being weird. Like somebody called me weird. Actually, who called me weird today? Somebody called me weird. I mean, I get it pretty often.
They formalized my weird because I've been called eccentric, and that, I mean, I didn't know how to feel about that. I was like, are you like disrespecting my weird? Like, what happened to just weird? But why did they call you weird? Is what I don't get.
Eccentric is actually like a better word. I like eccentric. Eccentric, that would be like a real like compliment to me, because that would mean like
that's why you're weird.
That would be, I'm like, eccentric would be like a weirdo that's like a master at his craft, like,
true,
like a master weirdo,
I for sure, that's what I mean. Like when I first, with the mere mention of it into you know what I mean, especially towards me, my description, for that to be the adjective that somebody thought to use for me, at first I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I realized, I obviously knew the definition and all that, I know how to fucking use it in a sentence and everything. But I was like, damn, like like you said, you articulated it way cooler. But eventually, I worked my way towards that, because at first I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, yo, well, seems like I'm some kind of certified or specialized weirdo.
Certified A weirdo.
Yeah, I got signed off on weird.
Well, listen, I'm about to switch it up. I want to go back to the chorizo talk only because.
You got hungry?
And not specifically chorizo, but like I want to talk about food. Yeah, I'm always hungry because I kind of starve myself sometimes. I'm on like this fitness thing right now, and I don't eat a lot, and I don't eat like too many things anymore, and I miss certain things. And I'll tell you one thing I miss. Well, I could eat it in a healthy way, but I want to talk about Mexican food. Because I gotta tell you, look, I'm being Italian. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna be biased and like, yeah, Italian food's the best, of course. But you know what's a close second for me? Mexican food. I fucking love Mexican food, bro. You have no idea. Like, I could eat Mexican food like every day and not get bored of it. Like, I swear to God,
And you know what I think it's in both cases, right? Because the same thing for Italian food. I think that it's like that shit should be put like it's like a documentary should be made of like our modern marvels, because the base ingredients is so redundant in both cuisines that it's like it baffles the mind. It's like I get mind fucked as to how I don't get bored of either one. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? Sometimes
but you're right.
Sometimes simple is best, and like you're right. There's certain base carbs, base proteins that we both use, our cultures use.
Cheese and shit.
Yeah, and it works. That's the thing. It just works. I swear to God, I could eat a burrito every day. I swear to God, I love.
But think about them in composition though. A burrito is the same thing as a fucking taco, as a fucking fajita, as an enchilada, as a gordita, as all kinds of things. All of the same stuff is, if you think about it, it's all interchangeable. It's just like configured different. It's like set up differently on the plate, which is, like I said, it's really like a mind bust.
And what is it really? It's like a sandwich, to be honest. It's a sandwich, right? It's like, there's rice in it, and there's like the bread is, but it's a kind of like a bread. And there's shit inside, and it's like a pocket sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I mean, it's like pretty much the same concept of like a hot pocket. Pretty much.
I love like, who doesn't like a sandwich? Like I love sandwich. I could eat. I love like a good. And you could ask any Italian person, they'll take a fucking mortadella salami sandwich any day of the week, and that's what like a burrito is. It's like a sandwich,
Yeah.
But more filling.
Mind you, have you had the like the tortas and all the other stuff?
Fucking! I love tortas.
Sandwiches as it is Mexican. I tell them that people ask me, what is it like? And I'm like, it's like pretty much like, I don't know if you could say it right, but like it's like a Whopper, like a Mexican Whopper.
Yo, it's mad
Not
good.
a Big Mac.
Tortas are amazing.
Big Macs are for pussy.
I love
Big
tortas.
Macs are for pussy.
I love
Whoppers
tortas.
Like a Whopper.
This guy got me. Bro, I go to Roosevelt Avenue and I get a fucking torta from one of the fucking street vendors. Oh, I'm in heaven, bro. I'm in heaven, you know?
Is that guy that went viral because he has he has tortas the size of our heads?
Oh, no. You know what? I never ate that one. That's the torta Puma. It's called the Puma torta, right? Or some shit?
Yeah, I've had that one before, yeah.
That one I haven't had, and I heard that shit's like humongous, and it's like chicken cutlet. Like there's like everything inside that shit, you know?
Yeah, when my BMI was back at 32, I remember I think I completed one. If not, I got like more than 3/4 of the way for sure. Almost finished it.
Bro, that's pretty.
Which is, you know, it's a lot.
I've heard that's impressive. Yo, and I go nasty too. Like I don't know. I'm not getting like you know what torta I like and tacos too. I like lengua. I be eating lenguas shit, bro. You know
Yeah, you see, you're weird, bro, but it's cool. Like I said, I respect it. But now I feel like a pussy.
I'm eccentric.
Now I feel like a Mexican.
I'm eccentric.
I feel like, yeah. No, for sure. Because for those that don't know, it's the tongue.
That's
I mean,
the
I
tongue.
don't even know what tongue of what animal. Is it cow? I think it's cow tongue.
It's cow tongue. It's cow tongue. But let me tell you something.
For
like
sure cow tongue.
Well, you know, like people are squeamish. Oh my god. You know, first of all, it's a very nice.
Chewy, bro, for me.
Well, no. You see, you got to get it like. If they fucking like pressure cook that shit's like butter. That shit melts, bro. I'm telling you. I was gonna say melt in your mouth, but I'm gonna get an AO for that. But it really does.
Another fucking tongue. Another tongue melting in your mouth. Sounds
Yo, a tongue be melting on my tongue. You know, like. Why not?
Either way, though, it's funny though because I feel like a real Mexican right now.
Bro, that's fucking.
You know that they're fucking down in the lengua tacos, and I'm here just there like, oh no, it's chewy. You know what I mean?
I got a question. Let me get it. I got a Mexican question for you. Okay, and if our viewers, if our listeners don't know, you half Mexican. I don't know. Am I revealing too much about you? Like, I know you're very.
No, it's fine.
You're very secretive. You're very secretive. You know.
I'm a ninja. You know, I'm just a ninja, bro. Just.
All right.
But yeah. I'm a Mexican ninja.
Grundle the ninja. Was it Grundle?
No, Gretel.
No, Grundle's something else. You know what a Grundle is, right?
No, actually.
It's another word for maybe that's like a white boy word. That's a your perennium. You know what your perennium is?
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah.
It's a little spot. And here we go again. It's a little spot between.
You see, you're marking your intelligence. You know that, right? Because the more different obscene combinations you could come up with, supposedly, like, you know, it must be very high IQ. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's great for us that this is what you choose to use it on. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Listen, I can curse in so many different languages. You know, you're right. I use my brilliance for like stupidity. But you know what? But anyway,
Bro, genius is genius if you think about it. It's just funny because, again, imagine if you harness that, like you could probably power something with your mind, with your perverse mind.
I love it. I wish.
We got to off topic. You mentioned, were you still going into one of your soliloquies about fucking lengua tacos?
Let me finish the grundle for people that don't know.
Yeah,
so the perennium is that little spot in between your nutsack and your anus.
Spell that. You know what I mean? The perennium. Spell it.
The perennium.
Give it that you want to go fucking Sesame Street on them. You know, you might as well spell it and let them know what number is brought to them by. You know what I mean?
If they had like one of those national spelling bees, and the guy comes out with perennium, and then the kid, and it's like a kid too. They're like perennium, P-E. You know. Anyway, but yeah, that's what the grundle is. But no, that was a.
Notice how there's never little white boys winning those spelling bees though. I noticed that.
It's
weird, right?
It's mostly like Asian. It's mostly Asian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, or like some Indian dude. You know, like some Indian kid. You know, who like.
Yeah, because they are kids, bro. Yeah, I love how the mention of Brown. You're like, yeah, you know, some fucking dude.
Some dude, but it's like really a kid.
I think they cut him off at what, 7th grade.
Something like, but you know what? Some of these Indians with their own names, like it's a miracle they could even spell their own name. You know, like so.
They probably.
That's like half the battle right there. If you could spell your own name, because some of them got these long ass names. Actually, I'm thinking like Thai. Thai got some crazy names, but Indians too.
Yeah, they're the ones that got about like 16 letters in their names.
Yeah,
but what I've noticed about the Thai though. They're still broken up into syllables that you can manage. At least that I've always encountered. You know what I mean? I never could not. I never mispronounce one. Usually, you get what I mean? If that makes sense. I feel like they're fragmented in ways that you can kind of pronounce without offending them, for the most part.
Again,
but some other names probably not.
The scatterbrain.
Again, this is probably a real like smart observation on both of our parts, but still.
Well, this is what we do here at the Nutsack and Trip show. Oh,
by the way, that's like an awesome promo. That's like the perfect way to bring it back to like let them know that our intention is really not to offend anyone. Really.
No, it really isn't. It really listen. We're two New Yorkers, and we don't take shit from nobody. And at the same time,
for the most part,
we give shit. We take shit and we give shit. Here, when you live in New York, you're always like there's an abundance of shit going on over here. All types of shit, right? And it depends.
Shit talking and ball busters, no matter where you're from.
So like you got to be able to give it and get it, and you got to be cool about it. And if you don't, and that's why we try to get away from the norm, because what's the norm nowadays? Like some snowflake society bullshit where everybody's getting offended. Bro, don't get offended, bro. Fucking grow a fucking sack.
Talk to guys named Norm. You heard? If your name is even Norm, I was like, part of me doesn't even want to know you. You know what I mean? I don't even encounter norms.
There's only one Norm that I appreciate. It just passed away. Norm Macdonald, a good comedian.
Oh yeah.
Which was funny because I was just talking to my friend about
pretty
this.
Eccentric.
Well, you know what? When I was a kid watching SNL, I used to hate him. I used to think he was mad, like boring and shit. Like I used to think he was corny and boring. But now,
you were just too young for it.
Yeah, I was too young for it. Like his weekend update, I was like, yo, this guy sucks. Now that I'm older and I'm watching his shit again, yo, he was great. He was great. And if you don't know, I don't know if I told you this, but one of my things on my bucket list, I did tell you because I tell everybody this, is I want to do stand up. So
yeah,
and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's just like
you gotta think and say it, do it, bro. That's it. That's the 3 steps.
That's it. And but my only hesitancy is we live in the COVID era now, so I don't know if it's gonna be achievable in the near future, but it definitely in the future.
But would it take away from you? And I know there's a kind of quick segue question, but would it take away from you like the human contact? Because there are so different. There's so many different platforms where I feel like probably now at a time like this, probably more people could consume it at once. So that'd be cool, even if they weren't right there, unless it means something. I get what you're saying.
No, but you know what? I mean, I think I know what you're saying. Like some Zoom shit, like do that shit online or something. Nah, like, is that what you're saying?
No, that's what I mean. But so what? You going for like the old school traditional?
Yeah, I want to be like
Oh yeah, perfect.
I want to be.
I just want to gauge where you were at.
I want to be in like some dingy bar, like open mic night, and I just come on, and I don't think I'm gonna bomb. To be honest, like they always say, you gotta bomb your first. I'm not bombing shit. If anything, I'm bombing like people's brains. I'm gonna be fucking like people are gonna be like coming away from that shit like yo, he was fucking weird, but some shit was funny. Some shit was like real. I don't know what like my dynamic's gonna be yet, but I'm trying to figure that out. And that's why, see, we're all over the place here. I'm a scatterbrain, so you just gotta get used to me, folks.
Nah, I like it though, because like, you know what I mean? You're opening up, bro, and you're fucking talking about a fucking passion and a dream. Well, unlike other people that will sit there and blow smoke up your butt. Like, no.
I don't blow smoke.
I believe that it is possible, bro.
Thank you.
I believe, like you said, you wouldn't bomb.
And
I just feel like
this brings us back to another conversation that we had, or we were about to have, with writing shit down. So one of my little, I don't want to call it a journal because we don't want to fucking yeah,
that would be too cute, bro.
Yeah, it's too cute. It's too cute.
Given that I'm not a guy that fucking writes. I think of more of you as a scribe than some guy that fucking.
Thank you. I like that.
Stuff into his journal. You know what I mean?
It's my scroll. Yeah. I'm scribing in my scroll.
Yeah.
And but one of the books, the little books that I got, my little notepads or whatever, is my stand up. I write like my thoughts, like when I come up with some funny shit, I'll write it in there. I got some material. You know what? I tell you this, and I tell you this because like it's like kind of to remind myself, because like I don't do it enough, to be honest. I have one on my nightstand, and I barely use it. Like, and I got another one for my herbal shit that I be doing. I write down the fucking potency, and I got a couple little notepads that I got. And I got one for like dreams. I was like, for a while I was having these crazy vivid dreams, and then I would forget about them, right? I was like, oh shit, what was that dream I had? So I had a little book next to my nightstand. I would wake up, oh shit, I write that shit down right away, my dream, you know? Like, because, yo, I'll be telling you, bro, some of my dreams...
Do you ever look them up, though? Because you know how fucking people look them up because they supposedly all have meanings, you know what I mean?
No, you know what? You know, I'm
abstract or whatever.
I'm
maybe
not
you
into
should do that, bro.
Maybe.
But what's your hang up against that? It's just reference. The way you know what I mean? The way I see it is just reference.
It's all
you're
how
making it sound
but
like it's fucking cute. And
well,
it's
you know
not
why?
cute,
You know why? Because
you never know why you get the message.
No, I tell you why. I
Dream
tell
is
you
a
why.
message, bro?
Again, bias. We're all biased in some way or another.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to fucking break.
I hear it, bro. Believe it or not, I'm offended.
I you know, fucking snowflakes out there like being like offended. We're biased, so we say shit, and it's because we feel a certain way. It's because I was brought up a certain way. It's because I experienced certain things, and that's all. It's not to offend you. It's just how I feel. You don't like it, then fuck off. You know what I mean? But anyway, going back to that, the reason why I'm biased about it is because I know somebody. I don't want to reveal too much because maybe at some point they listen to this. But I know somebody. It's a girl, by the way, so maybe that's why it makes it more. And I was talking to her one time, and then this is what she comes out with. Oh, my dream therapist said. Like, bro, you talking about like, okay, I had a dream, Google that shit. All right, that's not a big deal. But to go to a dream therapist, like, come on. I mean,
like I said, that is on the other end of the other spectrum, but you see what that still just shows, right? Because again, that to me is just reference. Because I don't know the person. Sounds like I probably don't even want to know the person.
How do you go? Like you're paying somebody to like analyze what your dream, like just Google it then.
It's just
you know?
a frame of mind. She probably fucking sees them as messages of some sort. And if that person is deciphering them, then and they have the disposable income, I might as well. I might pick up fucking. Now I gotta Google how to fucking interpret dreams, so I could be one of those dream therapists.
No, don't bother.
Mind bust.
Don't bother. That's...
Bro, if I was the therapist,
you
never know, bro. In the era of side hustles, it's just a side hustle to a side hustle. Who's to say I'm not a dream therapist, bro?
I think we're all dream therapists, and I bet you would. All right, listen. I'm gonna keep it at that. I like we got to keep them short, the segments, because people don't have attention span these days either. That's the thing too. So I mean,
I like the fact that we're kind of all over the place. I feel like at any point you jump in, you go, oh shit, look, these guys are actually saying things that I don't mind listening to. Or at least leaving as white noise in the background, because that also works for us.
This is like washing dishes, like conversation. Like if you're washing dishes. And you got you put us on.
Fucking mopping the floor.
Yeah, put us on.
You never spelled perennium, bro.
Fabuloso. You're using your fabuloso to mop the floor. Put us on. Listen to us.
Your name is fucking Jose, and you're mopping the floor with fabuloso.
And you're eating chorizo. You got chorizo in the toaster oven. Getting warmed up.
And you could have it for supper and have it and leave the leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Crack some eggs and and throw it in the omelet.
Oof, that sounds good. Some huevos ranchero with chorizo. Oh, that sounds good, bro. That should sound mad good, actually. Oh shit. But yeah, this is good. This is good listening for any of those activities. Any of those activities we mentioned. This would be great for that.
We mentioned, and what did we mention? We mentioned not offending anybody. We mentioned not writing. We mentioned dreaming about our dreams and going for them.
And mopping floors.
Doing things and mopping floors with Fabuloso.
And washing dishes and stuff like that. Yeah. Just like mundane things,
And keep us on in rotation and just leave us as background noise. I want to project that into the universe. I want for... as many subscribers to just have them as background noise.
If we
can listen, tune in and out as they like.
If we could entertain your mundane life with our conversations, I'm happy with that. So take it for what it is. It's just conversations, it's random thoughts. You're exactly. You're welcome. You're welcome. Next time you're eating chorizo, next time you got a chorizo.
And that's how you have to end it off on some New York shit. You're welcome. You know what I mean? Gotta be a douche about it.
Next time you got chorizo in your mouth, think of us. You know, that's it. That's all I gotta say. All right.
And say something for next day. You get some Weirdos I.
All right, bro. Listen, let me let you go. Good night. Enjoy those rice and beans or whatever you're eating, and enjoy. All right?
No, I'm good. I just I'm gonna have my 3-hour power nap before I have to move for parking again. So being in New York City, I had to block another park, but whatever.
That's fine.
That's what it is. That's a viral thing. So.
I'm about to go. I'm gonna go hit La Pipa for a little bit, La Pipa, and that's it.
Me too.
All right.
Enjoy, bro.
All right, be good, bro.
See you later.
Later.
Signing off.
Signing off. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, America.